Hey guys, what's going on? It's Uncle Jamal. I just fucking woke up, ready to make my fucking video. All the struggles in making this shit's kind of pissing me off because I already had my video made. But apparently there's a file missing, so it looks like I'm gonna have to start this shit all over again. So let's just get right fucking into it, because I'm not really feeling it this morning. Basically, what I'm posting on my channel is probably just going to be a whole bunch of random shit involving, like, gameplay, very little commentaries, I guess you could say, because we definitely need more of them fuckers around. Maybe some gambling videos, not just all around in that area. The CS:GO gambling videos, most of it's just gonna be CS:GO. I might have some gameplay of Rust and the Forest, but mostly CS:GO because that's what my fucking computer runs the best. Because my computer is ass. So since I have nothing for you in this first video, besides just informing you what the fuck I'm gonna do, I guess I'll just inform you about a story. Yeah, something that happened not that long ago, about 2 years ago. But yeah, back in the day, I was stupid. Pretty much I was stupid all up until like last year, which I'm still fucking stupid. If you're not talking about common sense, I'm really fucking stupid. But anyways, I was just visiting my nephew's house. He's around my age, and he has a brother that's a little young. Let's say 7 years old. We were just walking around in the park. I do parkour and shit and free running, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I've pretty much died down on that whole parkour and free running shit. All my friends have pretty much passed me up. I kind of just gave up and just started gaming and shit. But anyways, me and my nephews were like walking around the park. We found some good spots. I did a couple of flips, got a couple vids, and it's almost time to go home. It's getting a little dark out, but we're just walking. We leave the park area in general, but like we're like towards a parking lot and a water park that is completely empty with a lock on the fucking door. So it's pretty much a big sign telling us not to fucking go there. But when we see it, we looked at each other and we were like, you know what I'm thinking? And he said, yeah, we basically thought of the same shit. And we're like, man, it'd be really fucking cool to get a video. That was probably the stupidest fucking idea we've ever come up with in our entire lives. It was fucking dumb. It was so dumb. Please don't ever break and enter for some stupid shit like that, but like it was fucking dumb. But anyway, we're just looking at it. We got close, really close to the fence, like we're right up on the fence. There were gaps so we can jump over, and at the very end you could do like a flip or something, and we could walk it down the slide because there's no water going on there or anything. We basically could just do whatever the fuck we wanted to there. So we decided it'd be a good idea to hop the fence and do whatever the fuck we wanted to with my 7-year-old nephew. So we're hopping along over the fence casually, and it's my nephew's turn. So we have to help him get up there. Again, this was probably the stupidest fucking thing I've ever done, to let a 7-year-old break and enter into a water park in broad fucking daylight. People were walking past. He waved at an individual and he laughed. I thought that guy was pretty chill. He laughed at us, and another girl just completely tried to avoid looking at us because we were breaking into a place. At the time, we were aware, but at the same time, we didn't think it was that big of a problem because the place was just too fucking awesome. There were benches and shit that I could like do kongs and shit over, flips, all that shit. All the parkour, free running shit that I slightly don't care about anymore. Yeah, we're just having a great time. I jumped the gaps. It was a pretty badass jump. And we kind of walked up and down the slides and shit. We were having a good time. We tried to tell the 7-year-old to avoid doing anything too crazy, so we didn't let him jump over the gaps into the water, or we didn't let him get on the slide because he might have fell and slid down. It still doesn't cover the fact that we actually broke him into a fucking water park. That was still, again, the stupidest shit I've ever done. But yeah, people started to get on to us. We felt it, and it'd been about a good solid 10 minutes. We see a guy. I guess there's some asshole like fucking alright, this fat ass and way up on the hill. He's got a blue shirt, so $10 shades, rip off Oakley shit, a fucking hat, turned off to the side with his fucking track phone, calling up the manager. And then so my nephew, my older one, looks over at me. Me and him were thinking the same thing again. He's like, yo, it is time to go. I'm like, I got you. Honestly, we could have made it if it weren't for our my younger nephew, which was completely our fault. We never should have brought him in there in the first place. But as we were coming over, we see a big ass truck driving at about like 70 fucking miles up a 5-mile hill. And he literally almost hit my little nephew. We literally yelled at him to get out of the way because, and legit, right when he moved, the truck was right where he was standing. He's like, the guys, you could tell he's your average daily douchebag. You could tell by just looking at his face. He had that little flip over, the fucking foot-long forehead, fucking dick-looking chin shit. It was all just a fucking. He was an asshole. Let's just put it that way, okay? My older nephew was kind of like going fucking crazy. He was yelling at the guy. That he almost ran over his nephew. I understand, but like that's not gonna get us out of the situation. And he was just fucking yelling. He said, "Just stay." Stay right there. And I was just, okay, let me try and handle this. So fucking Uncle Jamal here thinks he's got the words of wisdom and can slide his way through this shit. No, not at all. He is a fucking asshole. We gotta remember that shit. Okay. And well, I said, I know you're just trying to do your job, trying to settle down the situation. I'm like, but you think you could just like let us go? Cause like, we weren't even doing anything wrong. You could check the place, check your cameras. We didn't do any type of vandalization shit of any sort. And he's like, didn't even say a fucking word to us. The cops were coming and shit. And I'm just like, I really don't want to get involved with this shit. But my nephew's dad came. And we were allowed to leave. But he wouldn't let us. His vehicle was basically blocking the shit. But let's just skip to the part where the cops come. Alright, the cops come. We're still kind of pissed at the fucking douchebag for almost running my little nephew over. And the cops get here, and he's acting like a fucking 12-year-old, okay? He's acting like a fucking little kid trying to explain his story. Like, we're over here just talking, like, we tell him where we came out of, and we told him that we admitted to everything. And then he said that he almost hit my little nephew. And then he said, no, you're not. You're fucking lying. Okay, and then the entrance, we were nowhere near the entrance. We climbed over the fence, like, over to the side. But he went, like, legitimately one fence pace away from the entrance and said that we climbed in from over there and that he was completely nowhere near us. Which was complete and utter bullshit. But, my nephew decided to prove him wrong. He whipped out his GoPro None of the footage was actually shown to any of the cops. Long story short, we got banned from the park for a fucking year. I gave zero fucking shits because I live nowhere near the park. But we could write a letter to their fucking boss apologizing for what we did. But fuck that shit. Why the fuck would I do that? There's no point. I don't fucking live there. Yeah. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my video. Fuck. Enjoy my video. There's gonna be more to come, and if you enjoyed it, hit a like, hit that subscribe, do all that shit, and I'm gonna cue the shit stain excuse of an outro, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Yeah. From the BART train to a tour bus, still the same game except I'm pulling more sluts, more butts, more bucks, never giving more fucks. Did it my way, I'm never taking shortcuts, raised in a town like